Yeah, I will say I don't. By the way, I don't know if am I live. I think I'm live. Am I live? Let me check if I'm live. Also, start share chat again. Okay, yeah, I'm live because I can do share chat. Okay, hi everyone. I am on my end. I apologize for that. We just had a mother of a thunderstorm roll through and knock out all my shit. So I'm getting back in game right now. So yeah, bear with. Am I good? Yeah. Big ass thunderstorm rolled through. It knocked the power out, knocked the internet out. My big worry is that I was hovering over a spice blow in the deep desert. I may have just lost everything. So I will have to rebuild all my shit from scratch. All right, here we go. Oh wait, where's the? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, everything is up and running. Okay, now with any luck, I'm alive and not eaten. Emphasis on the not eaten part.
I dream of it.
Thoughts on Battlefield 6? It looks interesting, but I'm not. The premise looks interesting. I'm not going to pre-order it though. Absolutely not. Okay, I'm still wearing my outfit on the login screen. That's hopeful. Where am I? Come on. No whammies. No whammies. Hold on. Where? I am, but okay. Oh shit. That's giant loot. Oh no. Get off. Take off! Ooh, okay. So, okay. The upside. I'm alive.
Oh, bro, was that your zombie that got ate?
Yeah, we had really bad thunderstorms rolling through. I got disconnected because my internet went out.
Yeah, your assault got ate by the worm, bro. I watched it happen.
Hey, listen, it got ate. I didn't get ate. I can go back home and build a new one. I'm good. That's what really matters. Good luck. I'm gonna go do that now.
Yeah.
Good luck harvesting the spice.
Yeah, I take it easy, bud.
Oh no, I'm talking to guys in game. They were asking me if I was okay. They're asking me if I was okay. It's like you good? I'm like, yeah, no, internet went down. So they confirmed my thopter was destroyed. Yeah, I got to go make a new one. But everything. But okay, listen, I'm fine. All my shit's in one piece. I just got to get a new thopter. Like that's it. Yeah. Like, if that's the worst thing that happened, like, if just losing the, if just losing my stuff or just losing my thopter is the worst thing that happens to me, then that's fine with me, you know? Shut up. Just shut up. But yeah, I didn't even get to harvest any spice, so no spice was lost. You love it when players are nice. Yeah, no, that was actually, you know, considering this is a open PvP map. Yeah, I like it when people are nice like that. Like, hey man, you good? Yeah, like yeah, I'm good. They all watched my thopter die. Jesus. You know, there's like this weird subsect of humanity where, you know, in a video game where, it's not even weird, honestly. It's actually one of the most hopeful things about humanity, where you can, in this kind of controlled environment in a video game, they could put you into the absolute worst case scenario. You can't get, you know, you have to kill to get water. It's like you're on this desert, open desert full of nothing. There's giant worms that come to eat you if you walk on the sand. But we're also all fighting over resources, and you know. But then you have a situation where, like, oh, fuck, I think that guy just died. I hope he's all right. You know, like it's actually kind of inspiring to know that in these situations where the games almost provoke you to be a sociopath, people worry about each other. You know. Yeah, it really is the shopping cart challenge. You go ahead, hon. Testing. One moment, Chonka, can you not hear? Can you not hear me? Hold on, honey, say something. Oh, okay, hold on. Discord fucked up the audio for. Okay, hold on. Say something now.
Vagina.
There we go. Okay. Because y'all couldn't hear Ash there. He was talking about you know, in relation to you know, people being nice in a game that promotes sociopathy and killing each other and violent competition. He was talking about the shopping cart principle. That is, you know, the simple test of whether you can live ungoverned, and that being, do you return the shopping cart?
Pretty much. It's such a simple thing. It costs you nothing. And to be perfectly frank, it will not impact you whether you do or not. But do you return it because it'll help the next person along, or do you leave it where it is and disregard the fact that it'll get in the way of other people who are coming along, or it might, like, when you shove it, ding somebody else's car? Are you a, like, at least borderline selfless enough person to put in the bare minimum effort?
Yep.
To fucking, like, concern yourself with the problems of other people?
Yeah, like, even if I'm in a situation, like, say, where, you know, I may not be able to return the cart, I always try to put the cart somewhere where the amount of effort required for another person to get it is so minimal that, like, you know, it might even convenience them, you know? Like, you know, it's like, oh, I can't put the cart back with the rest of the carts, but I'll put the cart here where I know the next guy will either find it, the next guy who needs it will find it, or the guy who, you know, puts the carts away will not have to do a lot of work to get it back to where it needs to go, you know? I always try to put the cart back where it should be, or in a position where it is close to where it should be, or the person who needs to find it can get it. Like, I say this because my first summer job ever, way back, how the fuck old was I? think I was like 14 when I got my first summer job, you know? My first summer job, you know, was as a guy pushing shopping carts at the grocery store. Believe me, I learned the obnoxiousness of people putting their carts in the worst spots. I don't know, I think it's an important lesson to learn when you're young, you know? Even your tiniest actions can have, you know, your tiniest actions can have, you know, repercussions that could actually make someone else's day a little worse. And I don't know why. Oh boy. Yep, the storm's passing. You know how I can tell? My ears are popping.
Oh.
That's how bad it was. Is like actually affecting my, you know, my inner ear. That's how bad the storm was. Like, that's some low pressure. Also, on the bright side, my all my rockets and rocket launcher were back at base, so I won't need to make more. I won't need to make another one of those. This will cost 0 spice. I did lose the booster though. God damn it! It was a purple booster.
I learned 2 blueprints for Mark V boosters.
I think I actually have a backup. I'm actually gonna fly to Arakeen first because I want to check that I want to check that auction for the compact compactor that I put up and get some fuel.
Yeah, but like I said, I got off because I'm probably gonna start the next glitch, and I'll probably be going to make myself some eat. So
Yeah,
It was just fun playing with y'all. See y'all.
Yep. Later, Psyche.
See ya.
Later.
Actually, going to move my my advanced fief a bit.
Oh, you're finally building your shield wall base.
Yeah.
Nice.
I moved it further up onto the rocks so that I could, like, I don't know. It just feels kind of obnoxious to be like build and fill out an entire space that people will use as a through area.
Mm-hmm.
So like I placed it such that like there would probably be like an up ramp going up like towards the rocks area.
Yeah, like I've seen the people who build like a pentashield, like a pentashielded through area in some of the larger bases that take up take up a popular place people drive through.
Oh fuck!
I ought to build another bike, like just to have, One of these days, I'm gonna have to go back and get those weapon quests done for the lower rank weapons. I never actually did all of them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I was rocketing through the leveling experience a little much, a little quickly. All right, I'm gonna go check that auction. Oh, someone bought my compact compactor. You know how much I was selling it for?
500,000.
899,998.
Damn.
Almost 900,000. I now have 1,541,166 Solari.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
Hold on, how much? Wait a minute. No, fuck off. Hold on. Oh, right, yeah, I've got that 22K. Oh, right, I need to check on my taxes.
I'm waiting for a storm to blow through because, like, I got a sector weather alert.
Yeah, those are always fun. And by fun, I mean not fun at all, because they make you hunker down for a couple minutes. Meanwhile, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta run. I gotta do stuff.
You again? What now?
Now, I might extend like an area above the walking sand as like, or like the lower sand as sort of a throughway for like other spaces. But that I doubt I'll make this base terribly large. But if I do, yeah, it'll be purely for the shits and gigs.
Yeah. Also, how's the Landsrad doing this week? Oh, we are doing more than fine. Yeah. We're probably going to win again this week. We seem to win every week. The Harkonnen side just doesn't win all that much. Either they're not as popular or they're not as motivated. I don't know what.
I think it's a matter of like servers having like a greater density of one or the other.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, my brother-in-law was griping about that. Like, they were playing on, like, I think a different server. But it was also very Atreides aligned, even though they were a Harko, guild. And so, like, they found that you can abuse the system for, like, those, like, capturable points in the deep desert. Like, I think it's my brother-in-law's brother. He fucking found that, like, if he, like, just captured those points and then hid, and then somebody comes along and takes it, and he just goes back and takes it back, like, he could keep, like, sitting on it.
Mm-hmm.
And they made a lot of progress in an evening, and then the very next morning they were like, oh, the, Atreides came through and fucking, like, dominated the leaderboard, and now we're once again Atreides.
Oof. Okay, I know I just made a fuck ton of money, but I'm... Okay. Arcoon K28 las gun, no. Black Market K28 las gun, no. I don't think I'm gonna find, I don't think I'm gonna find a las gun pattern. I would like a las gun, but, you know, fuck if I know where to find plasma cannon. Scorch Bolt, Scrubber. Duraluminum Flamethrower is up. And I don't know. I prefer the much like I prefer the more direct kind of damage. Much as like, you know, getting the heavy flamer would be fun. It'd be fun, but it wouldn't be effective, I don't think. Not compared to yeah. All right.
Or that might be a decent spot to place it. This is the problem with me in this game. It's like, it like gives me infinite opportunity to like decide on where to place a base, and I can't decide whether to put it down on the sand, up on this rocky outcropping, or this little hill over here off to the side and away from things, you know, to begin with. So if I were to build entirely off of that, it wouldn't influence anybody in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. There are no Hummingbird wing there are no Mark 5 Hummingbird wing modules up. Damn it. I was hoping to get one of those, but whatever. I got...
Check if made ones are up.
There are none, no. But excuse me. I looked. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna head back to Haga now, and I'm gonna get that new Thopter made. It's like every time we build up Duraluminum, someone loses a Thopter.
Yeah, that's why I'm building a base here, so I can build up aluminum, because building up jasmium's fucking easy.
Well, we've also got a base down there too, so yeah.
Well, that's a lot of space to work with, so yeah, I'm gonna place this. And if I don't like the, you know, this in totality...
Once I get the new Thopter built, I'm gonna have to fly that way to see how you're doing.
I haven't even fucking started. Cries.
Oh, hey, listen. Half of building a building is designing how the building's gonna look and where it's gonna go.
Decision paralysis.
Make sure you got plenty of water with you if you're out in the sun.
I've got 2 deciliter jobs. Did I ever skill into? Hydrate stamina, that's under... Ah, yes. There we go. I had enough points to put in another point, you know, into sunstroke resistance. Before you ask, why wasn't it maxed out? Because I was trying not to suck in combat.
I mean, honey, I wouldn't ask that. I've got support skills. Like, seriously, they're kind of important.
True. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely a Atreides.
I am just about home. You pissed and Shai Halud's Cheerios today, Jesus. How's my jump thing? Well, it's looking fine. Okay. All right, let's fire this up. We got 1,500 duraluminum, so this should be fine. Probably won't even be below 1,000 by the time I'm done. All right. Cabin, chassis, cockpit, engine, generator, tail. Okay, I've got one more thing left for the steady assault booster, so I can make another one of those.
Okay.
Probably won't be able to fit all this in my inventory at once. Nope. All right. All right. Let's see. Put you there. Okay, that's basically put together. And I'm just there. There we go. Steady assault booster. And 6 Mark V wings. Oh, and the storage, yes. Storage.
You are the storage that is approaching, provoking.
And... Okay. We're at 998 duraluminum.
$998. Okay, that's just fine. Ah. I should move this cart over closer rather than fucking fling myself across the way just to get over to it. Unnecessary fucking work I'm giving myself.
Come on, get up there. There we go. What do you mean it's already attached? It's literally not attached. There we go. Now to customize it. Atreides. And,
Could be worse. This could be satisfactory. I could spend like days humming and hawing on how to build a thing, put it together, have it basically not work the way I want it to, spend several more days figuring out how to get the fucking kinks out of the system, and you know, all of it just to have a factory that is purely modular, producing one resource out of like dozens that I need to make the you know, the total thing.
oh, that sounds just amazing. Amazing.
Look. Methodical things, you know, scratch my brain in just the right way, but they also stress me the fuck out.
I can imagine. Okay. Why is my tail still highlighted? Oh, that's so fucking annoying. Okay. I'm gonna go
Oh, you had a tail? Are you a furry?
on my thopter. What did you think I meant?
You're a cutie.
Oh, what are we making here? Oh, more. Oh, we got a lot more aluminum in the cooker. Thank you, honey.
Yee.
It's gonna take about 3 years to make because it's all in one. But I mean, hey. You know what? I'm gonna turn off. I'm gonna turn off the other refineries.
Go away, sunlight.
For years, man has yearned to destroy the sun. probably one of my favorite lines from The Simpsons because it is such a fucking Mr. Burns line.
Yeah, that was from that fucking two-parter episode series
Where he got
where
shot.
they act. Yeah, and then like you find out like behind the scenes they actually like had like a vote and it wasn't actually so. I want to say like they actually didn't intend for it to be Maggie. It was going to be Mr. Burns, and I want to say they even had like animated footage of that whole sequence.
Yeah, they animated a couple of endings. They animated a couple of endings, and the one they wanted to go with was Mr. Burns. But Smithers. But I forget how they came to the decision to use Project Maggie, probably just because it was the one no one would expect, you know?
Yeah. It was also kind of like, I want to say the controversy of the day, because like people were like, seriously, all that build up and it was a fucking baby dropping a gun.
I'm actually kind of impressed with Maggie though, because she handled the recoil so well. Like, that's impressive. Like, not even 1 year old, and already almost has a kill to her name.
I mean, there was that episode where like Marge got rid of like violent cartoons because Maggie bludgeoned fucking Homer with like a fucking mallet.
Call me a killjoy, but because I don't like this, I don't think anyone else should either. Okay, you know what? Okay, the visible, transparent Thopter tail is actually kind of bugging me now, so I'm gonna log in and out of the game to fix it.
Red from fucking overly sarcastic productions.
Yeah. God, their
Look.
God, their Grimdark video pisses. The Grimdark video and their Lovecraft video both piss me off.
Yeah. Look, they do some fucking good shit, and in their own ways, they are like intellectually honest about a lot of things. For instance, the subject of say like the mythology surrounding say Persephone and Hades, for instance. Like, look, it is called the TOS violation of Persephone. I get it, but like we are talking like, yeah, the Kong vid's another one that's like pretty bad.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have to go over that one because I've already at length
made a video about
destroyed their credibility about it. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, yeah.
No, go ahead. You were talking about the TOS violation of Persephone.
Yeah, like that's one of those ones that really bothers me because like it like the zooms are so fucking like specific about the knowledge that they have. When I say specific, I mean everybody who is a zoom who's even slightly into like Greek mythology will be like, but what about that time Hephaestus ejaculated on his aunt's leg and got her pregnant? And it's like, well, clearly that's not really accepted into like the standard common like, look, Greek mythology is a product of what's known as oral histories, which means that a lot of it wasn't really written down. And what we do have written down most of the time is like historiography or whatever. It's like ethnographies created by the Romans. So like we have bits and pieces. But like it's pretty clear there's sort of like common threads and uncommon threads. Because these are stories being told often by around a campfire. So that's why you get versions that are like, well, actually, there's versions where like Zeus was the one who threw Hephaestus off of Mount Olympus and blamed his wife. It's like, you get versions like that, and you're like, okay, but then why do all the versions that follow seem to gel more with the idea that like Hera was the one? Yeah. But then like, but then like they'll like often repeat the same fucking like broke ass bullshit from a literal fucking like English teacher in like a college in the 60s who wanted to feminize Greek mythology for the consumption of her daughters. People will be all like, oh, well, actually, Athena was blessing Medusa to protect her from the evil men. It's like, I'm sorry, that was made up. Somehow you've heard about fucking Hephaestus in like one moment of creepiness, ejaculating on the thigh of Athena, but you have not heard that story version that you were quoting is horseshit. Okay. And like, credit where it's due. Overly Sarcastic Productions acknowledges just how horseshit it is. Yeah, okay. It's like not great, like within a modern context, how the gods behaved, but fucking so what? It's mythology. It's old. If you want it to be like a cozy cartoon, make a cozy cartoon. It doesn't need to be Greek mythology.
Which, of course, then they're also hypocrites, because then they will say that is not an excuse for Lovecraft being like, having, issues with racism. Especially when they take Lovecraft's issues out of context in the sense that it was literally like Lovecraft hated everybody who was not a fucking like, not like, an upper crust fucking
from Providence, fucking Rhode Island or whatever it is called.
His very specific little branch of Rhode Island. It was... He was xenophobic toward everyone, including other white people who didn't fit his narrow definition of who was socially acceptable. It was not just people who were like, it wasn't just like, brown people or whatever. So trying to frame it that he was that way, like OSP did, is incredibly disingenuous. And also the saying that, Lovecraft's stories didn't age well. It's like, motherfucker, he's so far the only guy who really did cosmic horror right.
Yeah.
Everybody else who has done cosmic horror is just doing a pale imitation of Lovecraft.
You mean tentacles that drive you insane?
Oh yeah, because that's what the cosmic horror is about. Never mind, it's about the our fucking like irrelevance in the grand scheme of the cosmos. Oh no, it's about tentacles that drive you insane. Clearly.
Heat stroke.
Okay, my thopter is fuel.
Sun, go away, come again another day. Sun, go away, come again another day.
I don't think that's gonna stop it. I hate to say. I don't think the Arakeen sun really gives a shit.
I mean, fair. That fucking chant as a child never did shit for me. It's like, oh no, rain, go away. It's like, we live in the Pacific Northwest, my brother in Christ. The rain ain't going to fucking anywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, hey. But also, I was the weird kid who actually liked the rain, so yeah. No, I don't want the rain to go away. The rain is cool. Literally, it makes the annoying summer days less hot and humid. And remember, I was raised by my grandparents, so my grandfather was absolutely, we don't need to turn the air on today when it's 90 fucking degrees and humid out. So,
yeah.
So yeah, when the rain would hit, oh no, that shit was great. That shit was great.
Well, the irony being that fucking like when temperatures go high in countries, it's usually like elderly that fucking die, elderly and homeless.
Oh, that actually reminds me. It's something I found out. So, as you do every summer, the Europeans bitch and moan that Americans are weak because we need air conditioners. But then you look up the statistics and you find out, okay, not only are is it in Europe, is it like, all the regulations mean it's basically impossible to run an air conditioner because they don't make it illegal. They make it so prohibitively expensive that you never can,
Yeah.
So it basically, it's a very roundabout way of making it illegal to use an air conditioner in Europe. And they're also not allowed to be built using a lot of, modern code. But, so not only is it like that, but also in Europe, there are more deaths from heat stroke and overheating than there are from gun violence in the United States.
Christ.
All right, back to the deep desert I go. This was going to be a deep desert run day, and then I fucking disconnected because of the fucking thunderstorms.
Oh, snaps.
I mean, it's fine. It's like I got the new Thopter built with 1,000 duraluminum to spare, but you know, all the same.
Let's see.
Rain is based, it gives me storms. Yeah, I mean, storms can be annoying. Just look at what happened right now. But all the same. Oh, shit. Oh, God damn it.
There.
Okay, Chonka, hold on. Let me get some airtime. Let me get some airtime so I can, you know.
I'm very mixed about the weather. If I don't have to deal with rain or snow, it is no bother to me, and I actually like it. Fucking, if I have to deal with it, like, drive through it, it can be a miserable experience. Especially because there's different qualities of rain. Like, I remember one time driving to my mother's in, like, it was a rainy day, and it was, like, fall to, like, you know, like, early winter. And I got off work and began driving. And I want to say this was... I can't remember if this was in my newer... This was in my newer car. Yes, it was in my newer car. I'm driving. It is pitch black out. And the rain is coming down so fucking hard that I can barely see the road in front of me. I am on the highway going at highway speeds, having to worry about other vehicles that are also on the road. Yeah. Kind of nerve-wracking, but at the same time, I like the vibe of the rain.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I remember having my first car accident in the rain because the roads were slippery.
Meow.
And I couldn't see where I was going. It was fine. It was just a bumper to bumper. Nothing came of it. Like, even the guy I bumped into was like, oh, no, it's fine. You know, and, you know, we just parted ways. No one's shit was damaged. But, yeah, it's like, even despite that, I still like the rain. I still like, especially when it's like, you know, raining really hard and you're just inside all cozy and shit. You're just listening to it.
Yeah, like, I actually do genuinely enjoy being, like, inside with the rain or sleeping with the rain.
Yeah, I see my base over there. I'm probably gonna fly out and hunt for okay, wait, how's my... Let me check my inventory. I know I brought batteries. Okay, I brought like 4 batteries. I'm gonna put 2.
No, you did not just... Fuck you, game.
You know what? No, I'm gonna keep them in there. They're only like... I'm not gonna grab enough stuff to... I'm not gonna be able to grab enough stuff to fill up that fill up the inventory before, you know... I'll run out of carrying capacity before I run out of space. Okay. So I'm gonna park myself in my base, then I'm gonna go AFK. Had to get my car to another place 2 weeks ago as it was raining so much that our something or other was overflowing and the water was almost in my car. Oh Jesus! Well, glad he got it. You know, glad he got it taken care of. You know, that would suck.
Game, stop doing that.
What's it?
Stop trying to trap me in the fucking... I'm trying to, like, you know, build shit, and because I'm underneath, like, you know, a flooring, it keeps kind of, like, trapping me in there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell these patterns and see how well they sell. Alright, so I gotta go AFK. I'll be back, everyone. I'm not gonna put the AFK thing up because Ash is here with us, so I'll be right back.
Yeah.
What?
Foundation.
What the fuck is going on over there?
Meow.
Oh, that's just Shai Halud out by my base. Okay. All right. Okay. Fuck. All right. I'll just go AFK here. I'll be right back.
Okay. Inclines. No, I want it down. Fine, I'll go down. Hmm. Hmm. I need plastone on me.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Okay. All right. Okay. First things first. Let's turn off. Let's turn that off. That was up long enough. Okay. All right. I'm gonna. Oh shit. Right. I have to get the deep desert map back up. So,
Insufficient stability, my brother in Christ.
this site is the error occurred while loading. What?
I need to go to the bathroom, be right back.
Okay. Well, looks like the the deep desert map is broken. Senez SZ, that is my boyfriend's avatar you were talking about. So if you want to stick around here, be nice. We're literally in the chat rules. We're not shitting on no one around here. So consider that your first and final warning. I cannot find the fucking map of the deep desert. God damn it. All right. All right, now where am I? I am in D. Where the fuck am I actually? Hold on. What square is this? Edge of D7. All right. Which zones of a PvP ship I can go visit? Shuttle Cave Shipwreck. All right. Are there even any fucking things there? All right, Sanez. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. You can go now. Not the first time it happened. I live in a T-junction, and the street has a slight gradient, so the water from up the street is rushing in there faster. Worse, it was when the manhole cover was riding on top of the water fountain, like 2 meters in the air. Oh, damn. Yeah, no, that's not good. Actually, yeah, where are all the ship crashes in the PvE zone this week? I don't think there are any. Yeah, I don't think there are. Let me just scan this real quick. Yeah, no, there's 3, and they're all way up north. All right, you know what? I'm going. In that case, I'm going to. I'm gonna hop in my thopter. I'm going to just scan around the desert. With any luck, I'll find something valuable. I could head to one of the PDE shipwrecks, but I don't know. I don't know if I could hunt for one. I want to say there's one directly north. Let's get as high up as we can, and then we'll go. There we go. One moment while we check that site again. I'm gonna go back to the other site too, see if it's working now. That would be nice. Well, okay, yeah, that's not working. All right, but it's D7. Okay, it's in H8. So we'll go to H8. G8. H8. Yeah, we'll check that out. We'll check this area out. Maybe there'll be something valuable there.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh.
A large sandstorm is
Are
approaching.
you fucking my ass right now?
What happened?
No sooner do I take off do I get a sector weather alert.
Okay.
Sandstorm
Okay,
coming in
sorry.
4 minutes. Yeah, I gotta head back to my base and wait it out.
Sorry. I come back only for you to like start getting annoyed at something. So that
I'm
causes my
sorry.
anxiety.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to park in my base and wait that shit out.
I'm gonna...
Honestly, I should really redo the bottom floor with some windows just so I can see what the fuck is going on in the desert. You know, outside the walls.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. While the storm is blowing through. Hey, hon, I don't know if you saw, there's some weirdo on Twitter chat talking about, what's this fat furry doing here? It's like, bro, do you really want to fight this battle with me? Do you really?
Oh.
Yeah, he's talking about your avatar.
Okay.
Yeah, I banned him. Don't worry.
I mean, it's literally a polar bear.
Yeah, but don't you understand? It is a polar bear in the rough shape of a human. That's just too much for his fragile little heart.
Yeah. Look. Some furries are fucking cringe as hell, but like if your immediate response to like something that looks like a furry is to throw a fit, you have some unhealthy hyperfixations.
Yeah, it's like, at that point, it's just like, shut up, bro, you're weird. You're making, listen, as somebody who criticizes furries a lot for being weird, it's like, you're showing them up right now, buddy. I really need to put up that post that says if you're just here to like, you know, here on my account, you know, to get mad at shit, you're here for the wrong fucking reason. You know, you should probably leave.
Yeah.
What the fuck you doing there, Shia Lou? Alright, where's that observer window? There it is.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
What the fuck kind of window is this? I know it looks cool, so yeah, I'll use it. "2 minutes till the storm hits. I can put up 3 more by then. God damn it! I built the whatever. Whatever. It's asymmetrical. It's art.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
All right, I can use the new stairs I got. Okay. Oh, placement is blocked by... Oh, shit. Right. It's blocked by the Pentashield. Maybe I can... No. Alright. Roofs. Now, maybe I can put this there. I saw it there. I saw it flash into existence for a second. Or not. Shit. Well, there's the storm. And there goes the shield.
Meow.
Well, it's just the storm, you know.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck. I'm kind of stuck here till this blows over.
Man, that really blows.
Yeah, it do. Up there it is. Oh, we got 2,000. Oh, that was the spice that Psyche got. Okay. That's gone. All right, I'm gonna quick get some batteries to power the base a little bit, and then I'm gonna head out to do other stuff in the deep desert. Because there are spawn points, a lot of spawn points for batteries. Honestly, if we're gonna mine any basic resource out here, like pre-deep desert, it would probably be the batteries.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of battery spawn points here, and the grass.
In like the area just into the deep desert.
Well, I was thinking there or out here actually in it, because they put a lot of it out here because people need to harvest it to power their bases.
Ah.
But there is a complete and utter, there's lots of grass, lots of batteries, lots of scrap. Basically nothing before, and copper, but nothing between copper and aluminum.
Ah, why'd the game do that?
Well, what'd the game do?
Kind of did that thing where it kind of pseudo alt tabs itself, or not alt tabs, hits alt or Windows key and causes the game to no longer be the focus. So suddenly my character stops moving.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've never had that happen yet. I know Millie tends to fat finger her Windows key when playing it, which that sucks.
Let's bring the buggy around now that I've got the space set aside for it.
Yeah, I just want to pump a little more power into my base, so what do you call it? So that, you know, the amount of fuel I've got goes over 7 days, or 7 days total.
What do you mean I can't? Fine, I'll not go with it. I'm gonna have to have a panda shield, aren't I? I'm gonna have to go back to base and acquire the resources for a penta shield.
Oh, it doesn't want to let you out?
I fucking built myself, like, you know, an on-ramp into an area that will be the fucking, whatever. I don't have to go to base now. Fucking, like, my attention span does not need to shift this much. I don't need to have a penta shield just now. It doesn't fucking matter. But, like, I built, like, a garage entry, and because of, like, the angle of entry, it wouldn't allow me. And anyways, I've got a fucking cut array on top, so it wouldn't allow me anyways. So lame.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I'm unnecessarily spazzing out.
Oh, you know, if you're gonna have a crash up, it's better to have it be over something unimportant.
That's nice and deep, though. And the drive-in was not bad.
Alright, let's, okay. Yeah, make sure my shield is turned off. Because if I find a spice blow and I'm gonna go out and grab it, I don't want to have my shield suddenly turn on and kill everyone.
Structure. Fine. Go away, Sunstroke.
Okay, we're going to head directly north.
Nobody asked for you, Sunstroke. Nobody wants you.
Now,
Go
yeah,
fuck yourself.
seriously, Sunstroke made the world a worse place because it's unironically been, oh, female space marines are canon material for like the longest time. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Yeah, no, I'm like, am I hallucinating, or did Bo just lose his fucking marbles midstream?
Okay. So there was a Warhammer fan fiction article in Challenge magazine years ago. We're talking like first edition Warhammer still.
Yeah.
The article was called Sunstroke, and what the article is about is a fan-made Warhammer scenario involving a chapter of all-female space marines. Now, this was in no way endorsed by Games Workshop or supported by them, etc. Right? Pure fan wank, right?
Yeah.
At like the dawn of the game. But this article has been used by so many people, including so-called lore experts like the Snipe and Wib channel, to say, oh look, female space marines used to be canon, they just decanonized them in later editions. Yeah. You have
An
no
entry in what amounts to fucking Dragon magazine fucking is being counted as canon.
Not even Dragon magazine, because Dragon magazine was, you know, endorsed by what do you call it? Was endorsed, you know, I would say run and endorsed by fucking Wizards.
Yeah.
This was not run or endorsed by Games Workshop in any respect. But people just latch on to the female space marines part and then throw it out there, and it's been a source of misinformation forever now. It's like whenever the female space marine discussion comes up, you can count the posts until the Sunstroke article is dropped by someone as proof that, oh, you're wrong, they used to be canon. And then it's like, yeah. I long for the day people finally stop posting it, because, like, yeah. I'm sorry, we segued onto my usual autistic hyperfixations there. I apologize.
It's okay. I don't even know what we were talking about before that. Like,
you
purely.
you were bitching and moaning about getting sunstroke in
Okay, yeah.
and then
you suddenly like I want you to know, like, when you started talking about that, I turned my head to stare at the monitor. Like, it's like, wait, what's going on?
Okay. That time, I did a sudden unannounced segue deliberately. That was deliberate.
I need to get that fucking reaction image of Iruma from Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun, where he just he does it every time somebody starts acting in the most out of pocket fashion. Like, a really good example is that at a certain point, entering into exiting out of and entering into second year or something like that.
Oh, one moment.
They're based.
Hold that thought. Pasa Boy LR. Why is there no one in the chat? Okay, I'll tell you why nobody chats in chat out here, in Twitter, because Twitter streaming chat is genuine ass. Nobody likes to use it.
Yeah. Plenty of other people in chat, but anyways, where was I? Welcome to Demon School.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's part of the Misfit class. He gets put there pretty early on, and that's the class for students who are a little bit special, kind of delinquent, but not necessarily bad, but they are treated with the same derision as a delinquent class. Even though members of them are genuinely the best in the school. But they're told that because they're in the special classroom that was the personal domain of the previous Demon King, that they require each and every one of them to be of a certain rank within Demon Society by the beginning of the next term. And that's just sort of a factor of going to school there. And he's like, every one of you, including that guy you forgot the existence of. Literally, there's a dude in their class whose family bloodline trait is quite literally that nobody can remember his presence in the room if he doesn't want them to. And he's got crippling anxiety as a result, so he just deliberately erases his presence so people don't fucking notice him all the time. And
no, Pasa, I'm not. I could say it, but I'm not going to say it. So yeah.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Anyway.
Me either. He's just weird.
Anyways, he points this dude out to them. They're like, oh shit, there's a guy that we literally didn't even notice we were in class for the better part of a year for. And Iruma proceeds to try and talk to the dude after class because the dude's really hesitant to involve himself in any attempts to increase his rank rapidly. And he starts talking to this dude, and then this dude out of nowhere just starts talking a lot, a fuckload, talking about everything he's ever wanted to say to anyone in the class ever before. I like you, but you're a little bit annoying with your goody-goody act. I don't get it because you're supposed to be a demon. Or, I like this other character, but she's a little bit annoying because she acts like a kid. I think this other character's really hot, etc., etc. And, Iruma gets this confused look on his face, question marks all over the panel, as he's just, looking at this dude what the hell is going on?
Yeah, that's what I inspire when I do my weird segues into nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
This guy.
I mean, to be fair, it happens to me with everybody.
What happened to my other avatar? I cannot. With GW being as litigious as they are, I cannot risk using a Black Templar anymore. They're shooting down everything that is even a little bit Warhammer related that they don't make.
Is that coming this way? I think Demon School's getting a new season in like when is the next season coming out? Fucking welcome to Demon School next season. I think it was officially announced 8 months ago.
Oh, so it's getting another season. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so over here, I found a Stravidium spot. So I'm
It's
gonna,
a reason. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, I found a spot with a lot of Stravidium, so I'm gonna get us a little more of that.
Okay, that storm going westward, and it will not touch me.
Just remember to have just you know, have enough of a shit shack to hide your stuff in, and you'll be fine. I don't even know matching items. Oh, there we go.
No mail, because we're really, really racist.
We prefer to cater to gnomes because we're horribly, horribly racist. What was that from again? Was that Chronicle of the Annoying Quest?
No, that was Dudes Where's My Mount.
All right.
Yeah, like, that was a little bit more, like, okay, Chronicles of an Annoying Quest could be, like, off the cuff, but, like, it was like a different kind of off the cuff, if you get my meaning. Like, you know, fucking, they're taking their, like, journey relatively serious, even though they're, like, silly moments, like, one of the dudes not wanting to go by a griffin because the griffin shat on his head when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Or like them going on a pirate ship called the Butt Pirate, and it's populated only by like one straight captain and an entire crew of like very, very salty sailormen, gay men.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. But then like, Dude Where's My Mount was like genuinely fucking
Unhinged.
like, yeah.
What I always wonder is Dude Where's My Mount? Was that the one where they were looking for a gnome priest to clear Onyxia?
Think so. Might be.
That was so fucking funny because they even acknowledged how long it took them to make more episodes. Remember, they finally get it done, and then no, yeah, it's like they acknowledge how long it took because like they get to that point, and then they're like, oh, everyone's already cleared TBC.
Yeah. And they're all like, time to go kill the Lich King.
And then they never made more episodes. But, you know, understandable, you know? Okay, I'm not losing my thopter over the cliff. Okay. Oh no, don't tell me I'm stuck in here. Okay, I can do this. Okay.
You can do this, Laura. You can do this, Laura.
God, I hate listen, I stand by my statement that the Tomb Raider reboot games were not Tomb Raider games. What the fuck was that noise? Oh, okay, he's mining, alright. Just another guy looking for some Stravidium.
That reminds me, speaking of like, you know, games and, you know, women with big tits. Fucking, I saw fucking this like really screwed up like, you know, bit of footage recently of a woman who's like implant in one of her tits.
Oh, that, yeah, I saw that. That's horrible.
Yeah.
But on the one hand, it's like, hey, look, when you're putting fake shit in your body, that's the risk you run, you know?
The bigger risk is that the silicone being, like, you know, leaking out of the fucking thing into her bloodstream is a very definite risk. I hope she got herself to a doctor.
Yeah, no, that's, God. Like, I know dudes that get testicle implants, and guys generally, this only happens, really, when guys who have to get a testicle removed because of cancer.
Yeah.
Like that can happen there, too. But... yeah, guys get that done much more rarely because, again, it is strictly because of because they got testicular cancer and had to get one removed.
Yeah.
Okay, how how doable is running this base?
One there. Okay, that feels a little bit more solid.
Oh, that's a top. That's a top. Oh no. Okay, he's moving on. Oh, this one's irradiated. Okay.
Taking all this effort just to make the fucking foundation.
There's the key. I'm more concerned about the box at the end, so I'm just gonna book it.
Booker catch.
Booker catch. Oh, this has been looted. Shit. Well, with any luck. Any luck. Oh, this isn't looted. Hold on. Yeah, no, the main room has been looted. Shit. Alright, yeah. This was a bust. Oh well. Let's get out, get back in my thopter and go.
Don't think I'm gonna be able to put an even amount of these down. Maybe if I put...
Honestly, if I'm going for various loot out here, I'm probably better off just looking for the random ship crashes. You know, the ones that land in the desert.
Yeah.
Because they've got shit like industrial pumps and a little bit of spice. And honestly, industrial pumps kind of hard to come by.
Yeah. I tanked our supply because I was like going to need quite a few of these.
Oh, what for? What are we making?
Well, if I'm going to have this supplied with power and water and stuff like that, I'm going to need wind traps. I'm going to need wind turbine.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
Yeah. I don't take this stuff cheaply, because I also want to be contributing.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, honey, you are by erecting that base out there, you are contributing. Because that helps us get resources and shit. That makes it easier for us to mass mine aluminum, which has always been a bit of a bottleneck for us because we have to go up into the fucking mountains to get it, either by thopter or we have to drive the long way. This big field here ain't there's nothing there.
Okay.
I'm an I-8. I'm gonna start swinging this way, see if I can find anything. Also head closer to the center of the map, because that way if a storm pops up, it'll take about 10 minutes to reach me and I can get out.
That's fair.
Yeah, I won't have to park my butt in a literal PvP zone and potentially get shot up. Waiting for the storm to pass. And then again, I don't know anyone who'd be crazy enough to actually try to fight you in a storm. So there's that too.
Man, I am gonna run out of fucking plastone.
Yeah, it was like I said, just look to getting the roof up. That's what matters.
I'm gonna fucking need to get a roof and like I've got the foundation reasonably built. I'm gonna get the roof up.
What is my opinion on Blue Wolf Uno? If that is who I think it is, I'm just gonna say, like, that, like, they, I actually can't say because TOS on Twitch, but they're weird. They are very weird. If you're talking about who I think you're talking about, because yeah. In case you don't know who I'm talking about, hon, they're a Twitter furry personality who is into I'll just say number 2.
I don't really pay attention to internet personalities all that much.
Yeah, they've said some disgusting things. Like, I'm one to judge the individual, not the group. So, but yeah, that person is weird. That's a control.
Salvage metal. Like, as much as I'm in the streaming sector of things these days, I've never really been that person who did the whole like I have some knowledge of various internet personalities, but it's mostly VTubers.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you for avoiding like all the drama bullshit at all. All the drama bullshit I know I get from just following a couple of people who cover drama, but I don't really like, keep myself in the know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go see what Funcom broke at I3. Huh. According to Deep Desert Chat, Zone I3 is broken. Where am I right now? I'm in H5. There's I3. I will actually head that way.
I need the battery.
And get up to 700. Let inertia take I can talk. Let inertia take control. There we go. Let's see what's at this this rock formation. Maybe there's some more strontium or titanium I can pick up. Back in the air we go. Excuse me. Oh, there's a spice blow out there. Now, is it gonna?
Day on the spice is right.
Is it going to linger, or is it going to? It looks like it's lingering. I've got my. Let me swap over to my the compact compactor. And with any luck, the weather won't fuck me this time, and I won't. Oh, is that another? Out there? No, that is not. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to this. Last time I went to one of the big fields, I got fucked hard. So yeah, and not in the fun way.
Because
either.
of like what's going on today for you.
No. Because I was mining spice, and all of a sudden I get blown up by rockets from thopters that were gliding in that I didn't hear. I'll gladly take this medium field if there's any spice left when I get there. Okay, yeah, the I3 field is apparently occupied. Yeah, I'll go over to the medium. It is that way, roughly. And it's straight ahead about this far. Yeah, apparently there's people just opening fire with las guns on the ground.
Call in the reinforcements.
Oh, hey, Alarin, how you doing? And welcome, Raiders. One moment, I gotta give you all a shout out. One moment.
Hey, Alarin.
Shout out to Alarin. I hope I'm spelling that right. Yep, there we go. But yeah, how y'all doing? Thank you for the raid. For those who don't know who I am Marshal Bohemond. I'm a legally distinct crusading space marine, and we are currently playing Dune Awakening. Bahama Joe, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Crusade.
Hello.
Yeah, we're currently playing Dune Awakening. There's a giant field of free space cocaine in front of me. I'm gonna go harvest it.
I heard there were video games in here. Wish me luck.
Pilly Pope cocaine. Okay, you see that giant purple cloud in front of me? That is literally a giant geyser of space cocaine that burst out of the ground. I'm gonna go. It will be mine.
Thanks for the follow, Keyblade Knight.
Yeah, Keyblade Knight too. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Crusade. Is there anybody actually landed in there? Yes, there is. I hear a lot of people landed here, actually. Hello down there. Don't worry. I'm friendly. No, Shiloh's back already? Okay.
Warning.
You're just hanging out in VR? Nice. I do not have a VR headset, though. Pilly Pop, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Well, I gotta lock in here, because there's a giant worm out there, and it's hungry.
Honey, would you love me if I was a worm?
Why would you ask that? That's incredibly manipulative. VRC is their own collab with Big Green, Beyond, and VR chat was one of those things I thought about getting into. Why is this not working? Shai Halud, what the fuck? Why are you so angry today? Who pissed the worm off? Jesus. He's not giving us even a second to, not even a second to get any spice. He's just going. The worm is too much cocaine? Probably. I apologize if all you're seeing is purple right now. I kind of got to just float in the cloud. Okay, does one of these guys have a shield on? This is getting a little ridiculous. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. Uh-oh. Take off again. Up. Okay. Get wormed, get wormed, get wormed. No, I don't want to get wormed. I lose all my shit if I get wormed. That's incredibly bad. Somebody is doing this wrong because this is altogether. This worm is way too fucking mad. I see him out there. Again, I apologize for the purple haze, but like, yeah. That was a song by Prince, right? Purple Haze. Pick it up. Okay. Maybe they are, Alarin. I'm not really sure. Okay, there he goes beneath us. Oh, he's still aggro. What the hell? No. I'm not letting him. Oh, they're taking off again. Okay, yeah. Okay. He hasn't popped up, so you know what? I'm gonna land. You know what it might be? It might just be the volume of people on this spice flow that's pissing him off. There's a lot of people here. Taking off.
Scott Pilgrim takes off.
Oh, not again with the Scott Pilgrim. Oh shit. Oh, you can. Oh, okay. Now it's time to leave.
You say you're leaving? Leaving on a jet plane?
Don't know if I'll be back again.
Yeah.
Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna fight this with these guys anymore. I'm gonna... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sip on some water. Deposit my spice. See how much inventory space I have left. I'm gonna head back to the I3 spice field. I'm gonna see what's going on there. Wonder if it's possible to tire out the worm. No, it is not. It is not possible. In fact, the longer you linger at the spice field, the more pissed off he gets. He just won't go away. There we go. All right, now where was that I3 spice field? H2, I3. I was like right around there. Okay. I'm gonna see what's going on in that area. Maybe if I'm lucky, the people there will be Atreides and they won't attack. Maybe. If they're Harkonnen and chase me off, though, I might actually just come back with my rocket launcher and do a strafing run on them. Oh, there's another worm down below. In the business, we call that worm sign when they get close enough to the surface and you can see them digging. Now, where was that spice field? So get up nice and high. There it is. Right there.
Desperately need a battery.
Oh, I'd love to come and give you one, but,
I know. I'm probably gonna have to park this somewhere safe and then fucking... Stop shooting me, you cunt.
Oh, NPC after you?
Yeah.
You know what?
And my health is kind of on the low side.
Oh, that guy's hard, and I'm not risking it. I'm not risking going down there to harvest that spice with a Harkonnen on the ground when he might shoot me.
This area is actually not bad for batteries, actually, since it's like no risk of Shai-Hulud and whatnot, and it's all technically solid ground.
Yeah. All right, one moment. Okay, there's the big spice field. I'm going to actually go for this little one right here. I don't see anyone here. But of course, I didn't see anyone here last time, and then they all blew me the fuck up, so I'm gonna fly in. And you know what? No, they don't. Okay, I'm gonna fly in close, see if there's anyone here. I don't see anyone here. Granted, I didn't the last time I came to one of these big fields either, and then I got literally blown the fuck out in seconds. God, I'm really nervous to go for this small spice field. All right, hold on.
let's see if I can't actually ford the desert with this much energy. Comb the desert! Sir, don't you think you're taking this, a bit the wrong way? He said comb the desert. You found anything? No. You found anything? No. You found anything?
We ain't found shit. Well, shit. Okay, I'm not. Okay, yeah, it's Harkonnen. I'm not risking that. You love Spaceballs? Yeah, me too. Spaceballs is great. I'm nervous about the sequel, but, you know...
The search for more money.
God willing, we all meet again in Spaceballs 2. The search for more money. Ludicrous speed, yes. Still one of my favorite memes. What the fuck is all over this rock? Is this just copper? Is it
So I'm having a mad fucking, graphical error right now.
Uh-huh.
Certain things are just not visible, so, like, I actually bumped into a rock face that I couldn't see. I've been seeing, like...
You've got that bug where shit doesn't load, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that. I hate that bug. Man, I kind of wanted to get a little more spice, but you know, that field was all laid up, and then the big I-3 field is controlled by the Harkonnens right now. Oh well, you can't win them all. There will be more spice fields. Genuinely, I feel like the hold on. Can't hear Marshall on this side. That's weird. Okay, my audio input's picking me up.
Is it on my side? Say something, honey.
Something. Oh, that's on your side.
Why is it... Discord is... Oh. No? Where is that? Where's my Discord capture? One sec. I'm kind of in a bad spot right now because I'm running out of battery life on my car.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Take your time. You don't have to rush it for me.
Okay, right. There we go. Say something.
Something.
Okay, there we go.
Oh no, it's Alarin. It's fine. I mean, listen, we wouldn't have found out if you hadn't brought it up. So yeah.
Yeah. No, it's no problem. Yeah, I was completely unaware that I have to change the audio input for Discord on the splitting audio to specifically target the Discord channel I'm in.
Yeah. Oh wait, then you're in. For me, it's just. At least for on mine, it's just like Discord itself has to be targeted as the program.
I'm not really sure why it does that.
Well, I'll say thanks, Alarin.
It might be because you're using like the different version of Discord, whereas like I'm kind of like, using like OBS Streamlabs. You're using actual Streamlabs.
No, I'm using OBS. I'm using OBS. I'm not using Streamlabs anymore. I'm using regular OBS.
Okay, so like the thing would be application audio capture beta, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe I'm just not setting it right.
Huh. Weird. Actually, wait. When was the last time you had a guest on your stream? Oh, that's a spice blow.
Fuck me, it's been a while.
Maybe that's why. Maybe you just hadn't said it. You know.
I am playing with fire right now. I am playing with fire.
Define playing with fire.
I have almost no battery life in my buggy, and I just crossed the sand and went over fucking the drum sand.
Oh, you're afraid your vehicle might quit on you, basically.
Yeah. As it is, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to make it back before I have to, like, go get myself a battery.
Hello.
I'm gonna be, like, right outside.
Hello, unattended crashed ship in the middle of the desert. What are you doing here? I'm just gonna swoosh in and see if this thing's been looted or not.
Just barely.
Have you? Oh, okay. It looks like you've been opened up. All right, hold on. I'm gonna land. Well, what has been looted? Everything. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, but fuck off before Shai Hulud shows up and eats that. I don't want to get wormed on.
Aluminum ore inside there. Why would I have aluminum ore in there? I didn't laser any aluminum ore. Whatever.
Now, listen, sometimes it just shows up in your inventory. You know, it's free aluminum. Alright, I'm gonna go for this strontium here. Do I get my cutter equipped? Yes, I do. Alright.
Do. Let me actually check that now that I've got the space to do so.
Wormy saying I'm tired of sand, I want meat. I mean, okay, unironically, that is what they survive off of in the Dune lore, Alarin. They survive off minerals and sand. The only reason they pop up to eat things is because they hear the vibrations in the sand and they think it's another worm and they get territorial. Like, they don't need to eat meat to survive. They just don't like you. They just don't like you in particular. When you're walking on the sand, they think you're another worm, so they go after you. I'm gonna check that rocky outcropping out there. By the way, this is the point where, because it's literally my favorite science fiction novel. If you ever want to, read the book Dune, read the book Dune. It is a good book. It's one of those foundational sci-fi classics. But, oh, yep, there's Shai Hulud to eat that ship I was at.
It's foundational alongside Foundation.
Yeah, that's the funny thing, because when you talk about foundational works of a genre, it's funny that one of the big three for science fiction is called Foundation. Oh, I'm back in the PvE zone. Okay.
I need...
Alright, you know what? I'm going to drop all this stuff off in our base, which is 13,000 away, so I hope y'all like road trips. We are back in the PvE zone, so we are safe. Other than, if I suddenly get a sector weather alert saying there's going to be a sandstorm, which there isn't going to be Dune Awakening. I'm going to get home safely without a sandstorm popping up. You have actually read the Dune books. Oh, okay, yeah, nice. The first three? Yeah, the first three are the three that everyone can agree upon as good, or at least they can agree upon two being good insofar as that leads into three. The second book is definitely, from what I've gathered, the more contentious of the trilogy, because it was kind of Frank Herbert just being like, "Oh no, I meant to write Paul as a villain, but I accidentally wrote him as an unironic objective hero. So I'll write a book where he just says I'm literally Hitler," and then wrote it later that Paul's actions were entirely justified, which kind of kills the point he was trying to make. Third one was a little weird, but it's fine. Yeah, the books get progressively weirder the further in you go. It's basically unavoidable. By the time you get to book 4, 5, and 6, it's really weird.
Look. That's just because Frank Herbert was experiencing psychological decline from all the cocaine he was doing.
I don't think it was psychological decline from the cocaine. I think it was just the cocaine, you know?
Okay, but two things can be true at once.
I mean, you know what? That's entirely fair. That's entirely fair.
It's like fucking like Heinlein, who like went through a really fucking weird phase in his like middle writing years, where he basically began writing like really like lurid stories, like a story about a dude who's been alive since the Civil War era, who basically wants to die, but like the future civilization's like, you're an icon to our civilization because you're ancient, so we don't want you to. And he's like, okay, then give me reasons to live. And the reasons to live involved cloning him, fucking his daughters by cloning. One of the clones had like an AI put into it, so it was also technically like the mind of a computer. He goes back in time and fucks his mom. And so on and so forth. These are things that have been told were parts of the story by my dad who read that novel. And then like Heinlein got fucking brain surgery for like a tumor or something like that. And
yeah, he had a brain tumor, yeah.
Yeah, and then I went the wrong way. And then like just suddenly like overnight stopped being so fucking weird.
Yep. It's like literally a brain tumor pushing on part of his brain, making him weird. God, shit like that makes me like, should I get checked for brain tumor? Because I'm pretty fucking weird.
No, honey, I've known you long enough that that's basically just your personality.
Yeah, I know. That would be kind of darkly funny though if I was found to have a brain tumor, got it removed, and suddenly I didn't like Warhammer anymore. Would that be a condemnation of Warhammer as a setting, that I only liked it because I had a brain tumor?
I mean, I'd say it's more like here's the thing, people tend to like things, often enough because they get something out of it that they're not getting somewhere else.
Yeah.
And if you had like a brain tumor that was causing like a psychological gap that was like causing you to desire that type of fiction, you might not be interested in it anymore.
Yeah. The lady being infected with the Baron was creepy. Yeah, I mean, that's in the book's defense, it is entirely the point, because like Alia, that's the character you're talking about, she's like the abomination that the Bene Gesserit tried to prevent from being born, which is a woman with Paul's ability to access all of the like both male and female genetic memory. So she can do that, but it's something like women can't handle the male genetic memory, whereas a male Kwisatz can handle both. So basically what happens is the Baron Harkonnen's personality in her genetic memory starts like sneaking into her and taking her over and stuff. And she lets him do it because it like shuts out all the other voices that she can't control or something like that. And it's mostly because she's fucking the Duncan Idaho clone, and he wants to fuck the Duncan Idaho clone because the Baron was kind of Okay, I love the Dune books. Unironically, though, Frank Herbert had a very dim view of homosexuality. So, when he put a gay character in Dune, it was the Baron. And he also made him a pedophile because he was very much one of those, all gay people are just pedophiles. So, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like, at the time, the idea of men being into other men was, like, not an accepted factor in society.
Oh, yeah, it's like... I mean... I don't judge Herbert because of that, because Herbert was just a man of his time, I can't, like, obviously that's wrong to think that, but Herbert was also a dude who grew up and wrote novels in like, the 60s, the 50s and 60s. So yeah, like that was just the era. I may be gay, but I'm not gonna. I mean, it's like I also like Orson Scott Card's writing, and Orson Scott Card thinks that shit today. So. Yeah. I still like his writing, though. He may be an asshole, but I like his writing.
I mean, you kind of have to expect these things when you're dealing with Mormons.
I mean, yeah. Right, he's Mormon. I forgot about that.
It reminds me of so like my sister's been trying to get me to read, among other things, the Mistborn series by Sanderson.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing: Sanderson is Mormon. She was telling me how it's like, amusingly, the dude just cannot fucking write romance. Like there will be like characters who are like obviously shipped together, but like it won't be like a very like, you know, detailed thing, and then at some point the story will just be like, and then of course later on they got married.
Oh. Man, that you know
Yep.
that, you know what that reminds me of? Speaking of Dune, that actually reminds me of the David Lynch adaptation of Dune, where Paul and Cheney just kind of like fall in love off screen. It's literally described by the guy doing the voiceover, and Paul and Cheney fell in love, you know, like that. Fuck, now I want to watch that again. I really like that adaptation.
Cute.
I don't know, I fall into this weird place where I just like all the Dune adaptations. Like, they're not perfect. They've all got problems, but, you know, they're also not bad films.
You cannot stop me from calling you cute.
Actually, technically, yes, I can, because I've been going for about 4 hours now. So, one moment, everyone. I'm gonna see who I know. I'm gonna see who I know who is streaming, and we will go raid them.
Who they be?
All right. You know what? Hold on. Let me check something. All right. You know what? I'm gonna send y'all to watch. I'm sending y'all to watch Kivi. She's playing Apex Legends. So oh,
VVT, was it?
yeah. Raid Kivi VT. There we go. Thank y'all for coming over to watch. I will.
Yeah.
I will catch y'all tomorrow playing Helldivers with the boys. So yeah.
Yee.
Be afraid of that. That's 5 p.m. tomorrow. Take care, everyone, and have a good evening. Later.
Have a good evening, all.